Hello, I'm Carl, and this is Pro Cycles Tech Talk. Here it is, the beginning of April, and everyone's getting their bikes ready to go riding, and we have some little overlooked tech tips that just make your riding better throughout the season. You could do this at any time, but it's really important we take a look at some of these things before you get out there and get caught with these features not being attended to. First thing we want to talk about is horns. Used to be we'd be able to take and regenerate a horn. When the horn gets a little bit soft, doesn't quite honk the way it used to, we'd be able to regenerate it. But the chemical we used at that time to regenerate it has been outlawed in just about every state, so there's no update that we could regenerate as. The only improvement is let's get a better quality horn. Let's get a horn that honks nice and loud, because nobody wants a weak honk. So we want to get a nice, good quality horn to add to your vehicle so you could alert those grizzly bears or whatever's in front of you. Get out of the way, here I come. Next on our agenda, we're going to talk about a little overlooked thing, and it's the static air that's inside your tires. Just like you would walk around and you get static electricity and you'd shock, your neighbor or the wife or something like that. Static electricity builds up inside the tire air, and it can add a magnetic effect when you're riding down the road. Now, if you're going north and south, you don't notice this, but riding east to west on highways, that stagnant magnetic air on the inside tends to want to pull north. Just like a compass arm wants to pull north, you'd be riding along, and if you notice, your bike always wants to drift a little bit to the north. That's the static air that's magnetized inside your tire. So we've got a device, we've got a demagnetizer we've made that you can take all the static air out. And it's a real simple thing. We attach one end to the valve stem, and then the other end goes to the other end. And what this does is it's like a north to south condition here. And when we activate it, it pulls all the static out of the tire air. It neutralizes, gets rid of the static electricity in the air. So watch this, it happens pretty fast. We turn it on, and the system is activated. Now, when we go to deactivate, to neutralize all the static air, pay attention, this goes by real fast. There, it's done. Now this tire has neutral air inside of it, and it's going to go in whatever direction you want. No more static electricity pulling you around or saying you got to drift this way or that way. That's a safe thing to do. We could demagnetize any wheels. We also use the DR Dash as our control panel for the demagnetizer. It works great. And the third and final thing we have is what we've always been talking about for a long time, is you got to get blinker fluid. You got to get a good quality blinker fluid to regenerate your blinkers so they don't get a lazy blink, so they don't, stay on and don't want to get off. So we always use blinker fluid before, and that's a good update. You probably got to recharge blinker fluid every couple years. Now we have something better. We have blinker gel. This is lifetime. Once you pack your blinker with the blinker gel, you never have to repack it again. This is a 100% all-natural synthetic product that's good for incandescent bulbs, LED bulbs, bikes made anywhere. Doesn't work well on BMWs, but everything else, this blinker gel works great. Now, the good news is the LED blinkers we have, if you're going to update, these are already pre-packed with the blinker gel. Never have to attend to them, never have to blink anything again. Put them on, you're good for life. If you got some old blinkers, let's get you some good quality blinker gel, and that's, like I said, going to be a lifetime. It has hundreds of thousands of blinks, both left and right side. So this is the upgrade you want. If not, get some new blinkers. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe to our news channel and our newsletter. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook. And remember, your adventure begins here.